Hello my darling crystal gems, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, you're most welcome. Today we're gonna be talking about my new perfume in my collection, and it's from the house of Lattafa. It's from the KHAMRAH lineup, the new launch, the famous KHAMRAH WAHA. Yes, I finally got KHAMRAH WAHA. It was not easy for me to get this. This is a new launch. It's very famous and hyped on social media. Everyone want to have it. I did not even think that I'm gonna be having this as soon, you know, where I live. It's difficult to get perfume, but I just saw someone on Instagram advertising their shop and I called and I went and got it. This retails for 1.3 rand here, which is about like $60. I think for the KHAMRAH lineup, it's a little bit expensive, obviously because it's a new launch, but yeah, we get the bottle. It is blue. This is how it is. I've already unboxed it, removed the plastic. Over on my TikTok, please go there and give me a follow. And the box looks like this. It is blue, very different from the other KHAMRAHs. The top looks like this. This is the side, and if you want to scan to see if your product is authentic, you just scan here, and I did it. Mine is authentic. This is the back, and this is the other side and the bottom. So the beautiful KHAMRAH WAHA opens like this. It is, like I said, different. It's blue, and when I see blue, when I just saw this color, I just thought about like this perfume must be aquatic, and I was right. This perfume is said to be aromatic aquatic. Aromatic, we like to learn a little bit about perfume terms. When you say aromatic, what is exactly? So it's difficult for someone to know that this smell aromatic. What is aromatic? When you say that this smells rose, at least someone can go and pick up a rose and smell it, can have the smell. But aromatic, what is that? Aromatic means it smells like the things, herbs that we use in the kitchen, herbs and greens. For example, we have basil, we have thyme, we have rosemary, we have cucumber, we have all those greens, things that are in the kitchen. If you imagine that scent, that is called aromatic. Aquatic, obviously we have the word aqua, means water. It smells like everything around the water, the river, the ocean, the sea. Sea salt, clean, fresh, watery, those type of scent that reminds you of the ocean, of the beach and all that. So this is aromatic aquatic. It's like the mixture of the ocean, the sea salt, the clean, the breezy side mixed with everything that's green and herbal that you use in the kitchen. Imagine just that type of scent. I believe you guys can go to the kitchen and go to the beach and mix the oh my guys. Anyway, this is the latest launch from Lattafa. Maybe not the latest, but one of the latest. It was launched maybe a month ago or so. I smelled this in the store. Me and aquatic, we are not really friends. I think I have smelled two perfumes. One of them is from Maison Margiela. I think it's Selling the Sea. I had a sample review the perfume. It was not me. This perfume features the note of bergamot, yuzu, juniper, ginger, heart note of cucumber, sea salt, sage, iris, base note of vanilla, tonka bean, musk, akigala wood, ambrofix. Ambrofix, I think, is ambroxan. So when you see the note, it's supposed to be citrusy, aromatic, aquatic. This opens up citrusy with that zest, a little bit sour, citrusy, fresh, a little bit cologne vibe, just like minty type. It's not really minty, but you know those kind of freshness that you smell in the colognes, the men's cologne. Majority of men colognes are fresh, citrusy, a little bit like mentholy, you know, but this does not have menthol or mint, but it's that type of citrusy, that type of freshness. Immediately you can tell that this is leaning more masculine. Then it becomes a little bit green, some type of green, aromatic. It has the note of cucumber. I cannot pick up the cucumber itself, but this freshness from the green side is there. After settling down, it's become really aquatic. The sea salt notes are predominant to me, to my nose. Fresh, citrusy, creeps like a men cologne leaning masculine. On the dry down, it becomes more aquatic. Sea salt, those type of like sea notes. I don't know how to explain, but when you smell, to me, I can pick up really more aquatic than aromatic. To my nose, the predominant note is sea salt. The aquatic side, the ocean type of like smell is really potent here to me. and in the late dry down it become a little bit sweet, but not too sweet. The sea salt is still there, the freshness, colony vibe is still there, but it becomes a little bit sweeter with a tiny bit DNA of KHAMRAH. The KHAMRAH DNA, that vanilla, praline, coffee, creamy things is not really here. To me, I would say the KHAMRAH DNA is really tiny. To me, it's about 20% of KHAMRAH DNA, but the rest is sea salt, the rest is aquatic, and a tiny bit of aromatic with a tiny bit of citrusy. This to me is not really KHAMRAH. I don't know why they call it KHAMRAH, why they have put it in the KHAMRAH line. The DNA is still there, you can tell, but it's not really potent KHAMRAH DNA to be called KHAMRAH. This to me could be an entire perfume. It's aquatic and aromatic, yes. There is that type of like vanilla KHAMRAH type a little bit, but it's really something else. And it leans mostly, to me, 55% masculine, 45% feminine. This is not the type of perfume that I'm gonna be reaching on a daily basis and love it on a daily basis. This is the type of perfumes that are a little bit special. If I wanna make a memories, for example, I'm going on a vacation to the beach or somewhere a little bit airy, I want to just capture the memory of that time, then I'll choose this, wear this, just so that when I smell it, I can remember the time, I can remember the space, I can remember the memories. But it's not really my type of fragrance that I am gonna be wearing just like that. And if I want to wear it on a daily basis, I am gonna be mixing with something, maybe with KHAMRAH to give it a little bit of character, a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of strength, to remove that side of, like, you know, colony vibe, make it a little bit feminine. That is what I'm gonna do. But on its own, for me, I don't think I'm gonna be wearing on its own. It's not really my scent profile. Is it a good one? Absolutely. It's beautiful if you love all the description that I just talked about earlier, a little bit masculine, colony vibe. Does it worth the hype? Not really to me. It's just a beautiful regular perfumes. It's not like very hyped. Obviously, this is not a perfume that I would wear even now, because here we are in the dead winter. This is obviously a summer perfume. This is gonna be very good in hot weather because of the freshness, the citrusy, the aquatic side. I think it's gonna be a beautiful summer perfume. I'm gonna leave this until September when we get into the hot weather, spring, summer. Then I'm gonna try it again. Maybe I am gonna be picking up something else. Like I said, this is still like more or less first impression. Overall, it's a beautiful perfume. It's a summer perfume. It leans more masculine than feminine. It's more aquatic than aromatic. It's clean, it's citrusy. It's those kind of summer vibes. The sillage, the potency, the lasting power, it's moderate to me. It lasts quite for a long time on my skin, up to 4 hours on my skin, and on my clothes up to like 6-7 hours. Not like beast mode like the KHAMRAH. But then again, like I said, we are in winter here. This is a summer perfume, so I am gonna be trying it again in summer and come up with the future updates of the perfume. Alright guys, that was the new famous KHAMRAH WAHA from Lattafa. My thoughts, my first impression. Have you smelled it? Do you have an idea of how you can describe this? Let's talk in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe. I will see you in another video. Ciao guys.